Hello, we are AeroTrail. Why is AeroTrail there? Why is it required in the aviation sector? And why are we here with a one-stop solution? Well, I think as you see the video behind you, uh, well, today maybe it's another family, later on it could be one of us. And we don't want that to happen, which is why we've come here with a solution for something that is really important and not mentioned due to a lot of issues. So let's focus on the real problem then. What is the real problem? GPS, Global Positioning System. But why is it really an issue? Global Positioning System is being used worldwide and on a daily basis. The GPS, Apple Maps, or anything that you use generally is on GPS. But India has something that no one has. So basically our solution comes down to these very few steps. First, we integrate the module in the flight systems. So as they have navigation charters already, we will be integrating it, creating a separate conditional statement for them. Second, we will be also integrating our ML models, so our machine learning prediction models that we've created using different data sets called AeroTrail now. We will be implementing and showing you the prototype at the end of this video. We'll also be combining all the kinds of flight databases, flight plan databases into the entire system. So it makes it easier for pilots to enter route addresses, enter their heading courses, and that will help them define the entire route with a sustainable approach. So we will be reducing 5 to 10% of overall CO2 emissions in the fourth program, and the fifth finally. So basically our national impact also becomes an international impact, because as a country we become the first one to create a statement where we use regional satellites for our entire navigation features and systems. So we have our factors that affect our software. Along with that, as you can see, there are historical data which creates an issue. There are multiple other factors which have been mentioned here which you can have a look through. Along with that, we're following sustainable development goals. These are three of them: SDG 9, 13 and 16, which move towards reducing CO2 emissions and creating a more sustainable impact, and our project fulfills it. So we are a team of three. I am Vishwesh Paresh Murpekar. I worked on the overall implementation of this project.
Hi, I'm Som Dumbre and I helped in the research and ML model development.
I'm Yash Maker and I'm working on the cybersecurity framework for this model. So here are some of the cases for you. These are some of the cases that have been investigated through, and there are plenty of others which have not been investigated through. And the impact has been nothing but negative.
Now coming to feasibility, the first part is getting the initial approval from DGCA, which is the Directorate General of Civil Aviation. Once we've gotten the approval, we move to the step of checking for integration. Integration is where feasibility comes in as well. Then we have two more factors. So the two factors are basically implementation costs that is mentioned here, and we have the infrastructure costs as well. So once we've cleared that, feasibility is not a problem at all.
To bring AeroTrail into reality, we have created an 11-month structured plan. First, the research foundation. Second, the product development. We are currently in this phase. Third, we have the testing phase. And finally, fourth, the deployment phase. So our funding plan is really simple. We have four main sources. We have created a hierarchy for them. First, government funds. Second, we have airplane funds. And third, we have R&D collaborations. As well as fourth, we have corporate funds.
Now we move on to the most important aspect of this project, which is the prototype demonstration. So as you can see, we have the interface of the AeroTrail program here. So what does it do? So as you can see, there's a connect button here. When I press the connect button, it's going to start connecting to the NavIC server. It's going to connect to other functionalities as well, which is our pre-trained ML models. As you can see, now we've connected. And now I can enter different details. The pilot can enter his entire route details and move on to the route visualizer as it generates a sustainable route automatically. And it shows you all the kinds of weather data, precipitation, etc. Anything that the pilot requires. So I hope that project demonstration was very helpful for you, and that makes you realize how in need are we of this project. As a country, as a nation, and as a startup, this could be a change for everyone listening to this, including your families and relatives and literally everyone.